Did Imu find a way to bypass Haki? We know it's the core rule of One Piece that Haki can overcome Devil Fruit abilities. The only way a Devil Fruit isn't overridden is if the user's Haki is equal to their opponent's, effectively canceling each other out. What if Imu, through these covenants and Domi Reversi, engineered a method to bypass that weakness entirely? The brand itself could act as a Haki suppressant. Once you're branded, once you're bound by the covenant, Imu can hijack your will, preventing you from effectively using your Haki to resist them. You're not weaker physically, your will itself is compromised. Then maybe the only way to counter a covenant or Domi Reversi is through an outside source. Someone who isn't branded, someone who can impose their will and Haki onto yours, overpowering the control without being suppressed themselves. That could explain why Roger and Garp were able to pull rocks out of Domi Reversi, and it might also explain how Joy Boy's Haki knot forced the Gorosei out of their transformed states. If you wanted to make a similar analogy from another anime, it's like Naruto and Genjutsu. If you don't have a Biju inside of you to knock off the Genjutsu, you have to have somebody else insert their chakra into you in order to get you out of the Genjutsu. Maybe Joy Boy's Haki didn't completely break the Gorosei's covenant, but instead reversed it one step. If the Gorosei are bound by a deeper agreement, what we might call the Abyss Covenant, then Joy Boy's Haki knot could have knocked them back down to that Depth Covenant, rather than ending the control entirely. And if that's the case, then maybe Joy Boy's Haki simply wasn't enough to fully stop it on Egghead through Emmett's Haki knot. And if that is true, this could be how Joy Boy ultimately lost. I think Joy Boy understood the covenant. I think he tried to counter it. Just like Imu uses a brand to control people, Joy Boy may have created one of his own to protect his allies from the covenant. That brings us to the mysterious X. What if that X is Joy Boy's counter brand? It would explain why Emmett also bears an X on his arm. And we've seen this symbol before, long before it was ever important. Luffy gave his allies the X like Vivi during the Alabasta arc without Luffy fully understanding why. What if the Devil Fruit itself, the Nika Fruit, having a will of its own, was acting through Luffy's subconscious, planting a precursor to what was coming long before Luffy understood its meaning? Ultimately, guys, what I'm suggesting is this. Joy Boy may have been tricked into receiving Imu's brand somehow. Even if Joy Boy's Haki was stronger, Imu didn't overpower him, they deceived him. And once bound by the covenant, Joy Boy may have committed acts under Imu's control, destroying the ancient kingdom, taking the life of Poseidon, becoming remembered as a destroyer of worlds to some instead of its savior. That person who probably took Joy Boy out could have been Ryuma, possibly his rival if they lived during the same time.